This video is going to be about the difference between homologous chromosomes and sister chromatids. This is a topic that students typically have a little bit of a hard time understanding at first, so hopefully I can shed a little bit more light on here. All right, so as you know, you have 46 total chromosomes in each of your cells. You have 23 from mom and 23 from dad. Each of those pairs are called homologous pairs, and they code for the same proteins. So they might be different exact instructions for those proteins because, some of you have proteins that would give you a certain eye color versus another eye color. But each of those homologous pairs at least code for the same traits. All right, so that would be a homologous chromosome. Here we see two homologous chromosomes, maybe the purple's from mom and the green is from dad, and these could be two copies of chromosome 1, for example. During interphase, there is a stage called S phase, which you should already know, and in S phase, all of the DNA gets replicated. That has to occur because we're about to make one cell into two cells. And whenever that happens, you need a set of DNA in both of those cells. So during S phase, the DNA is replicated, and that is going to cause you to have two copies of each homologous chromosome. So here you can see that mom's copy of chromosome 1 now has an identical clone of it, and dad's also has an identical clone. This has to occur because dad's chromosome 1 and mom's chromosome 1 both have to get into each of the new cells that are going to be formed. These two copies of each homologous chromosome is called a sister chromatid. So to recap, homologous chromosomes would be the two copies of the same type of chromosome, so maybe both chromosome 1, and sister chromatids are the identical copies of each of your parents' chromosomes. So now you have an identical copy of mom's chromosome 1 and an identical copy of dad's chromosome 1.